iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your morning sports scores and updates. Today is Friday, October 31st, 2025, and we'll get right to it. In the NFL last night, to kick off Week 9 in the NFL, the Ravens beat the Dolphins in Thursday Night Football, 28-6. The Ravens improve to 3-5 with a 1-2 away record, and the Dolphins fall to 2-7 overall with a 1-3 record at home. Ravens beat the Dolphins last night in Thursday Night Football, 28-6. Football will continue for Week 9 in the NFL this Sunday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. In the NBA last night on Thursday, October 30th, the Magic beat the Hornets 123-107. The Bucks beat the Warriors 120-110. The Thunder beat the Wizards 127-108. And the Spurs beat the Heat to conclude the night 107-101. NBA basketball will continue tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Friday, October 31st. ESPN has the first game listed as the NBA Cup. The group play begins tonight, Friday, October 31st. ESPN has the first matchup as the Hawks at the Pacers for the NBA Cup group play early season tournament. For our local listeners and national listeners, Celtics play at 76ers at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for the NBA Cup group play game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 games tonight for the NBA Cup group play matchups that begin tonight, Friday, October 31st, beginning at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. ESPN has the Hawks at the Pacers. Currently, the Hawks are minus 2.5 on the road with an over-under of 231.5 with the matchup between the Hawks and the Pacers. Again, for our local listeners, Boston plays at Philadelphia tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, streaming on Prime Video. Currently, the 76ers are favorites at home at minus 2.5 points with an over-under of 234.5. NBA season continues tonight with NBA Cup group play beginning at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Last night in the Major League Baseball World Series, there were no games in the World Series last night. The World Series will continue tonight, Friday, October 31st, with Game 6 of the World Series. The Blue Jays look to close out the series tonight and win the World Series with just one more win. Toronto leads the series 3-2. Dodgers at the Blue Jays, LA at Toronto tonight. Dodgers are favored on the road at minus 135, and the Blue Jays are underdogs at home in Game 6 with a plus 117 money line. Yamamoto for the Dodgers is his starting pitching, 3-1 record with a 1.57 ERA. Starting pitching for the Dodgers, Yamamoto, number 18. And for the Blue Jays, Kay Gausman, number 34, with a 2-2 record overall and a 2.55 ERA. The World Series continues tonight as the Toronto Blue Jays look to close out the series and win the World Series with a win tonight in Game 6. Dodgers at the Blue Jays, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. In National College Football last night, on Thursday, October 30th, Week 10. A quick recap of the games earlier in the week to kick off Week 10 in college football. Kennesaw State beat UTEP 33-20 on Tuesday, October 28th. James Madison beat Texas State 52-20 in the second game of the night on Tuesday. On Wednesday, October 29th, Jacksonville State beat Middle Tennessee 24-21. And in the second game of the night on Wednesday, October 29th, Missouri State beat Florida International 28-21. Last night in the NCAAF Week 10 of college football, Coastal Carolina beat Marshall 44-27, and UTSA beat Tulane 48-26. Marshall drops to 4-4 overall with a 2-2 divisional Sun Belt record, and Coastal Carolina improves to 5-3 with a 4-1 overall Sun Belt division record. UTSA improves to 4-4 overall with a 2-2 American division record, and Tulane falls to 6-2 with a 3-1 American divisional record. College football will continue tonight, Friday, October 31st, with 3 games. ESPN has the first game kicking off, Memphis at Rice, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. Currently, Memphis is minus 13.5 points, favored on the road at Rice with an over-under of 48.5 points. North Carolina is the second game listed on ESPN of the night, kicking off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. North Carolina at Syracuse. Syracuse is favored at home at minus 2.5 points with an over-under of 44.5 points. And in the last game listed of the night on ESPN, playing on CBS Sports Network at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Sam Houston goes to Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech is favored at home at minus 16.5 points with an over-under of 48.5 points for that matchup. College football Week 10 continues tonight, Friday, October 31st, 2025, at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN2, Memphis at Rice. In the NHL last night on Thursday, October 30th, the Bruins beat the Sabres 4-3. The Senators beat the Flames 4-3. The Lightning beat the Stars 2-1. The Flyers beat the Predators 4-1. The Hurricanes beat the Islanders 6-2. The Canucks beat the Blues 4-3. The Penguins beat the Wild 4-1. The Jets beat the Blackhawks 6-3. The Rangers beat the Oilers 4-3. The Sharks beat the Devils 5-2. And the Red Wings closed out the night, beating the Kings 4-3. NHL season will continue tonight, Friday, October 31st, with an afternoon game, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+. ESPN has the Avalanche at the Golden Knights with a start time of 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon, this evening on Friday, October 31st. Currently, the Avalanche are minus 110 on the road, and the Golden Knights are minus 110 at home. 1, 2, 3 hockey games in the NHL tonight for Friday, October 31st. Avalanche at the Golden Knights, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Islanders at the Capitals, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And the Red Wings will close out the night at the Ducks. Red Wings and Ducks are on ESPN Plus at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The Islanders at the Capitals on NHL Network, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And Avalanche at the Golden Knights on ESPN Plus, kicking off NHL for Friday, October 31st at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. There were no games in the English Premier League last night for soccer. English Premier League soccer will continue on Saturday, November 1st at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. There were no games in men's Major League Soccer last night on Friday, October 30th. On October 30th, Thursday, October 30th. There are no games tonight for men's Major League Soccer on Friday, October 31st. Men's Major League Soccer will continue play at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday, November 1st, On Apple TV Plus, ESPN has New York City Football Club going to Charlotte Football Club in Game 2 of that matchup in the Men's Major League Series playoffs. And that is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your morning sports scores and updates. On a runner in the jam today, iSpacebar.com has 30-minute delivery or less. New! From the store to your door, anywhere. iSpacebar.com, 30-minute delivery or less. This is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your morning sports scores and updates. Well, we did it. We made another week in the books, and another weekend. Here we come. Happy Halloween, everyone. Hope everyone has a great day, a great afternoon, and a better night. Halloween on Friday. It doesn't get much better than that. Here is your reminder for iSnoopDogg.com online magazine. We know you are busy. We know you have a lot going on. So here is our reminder that it is Halloween tonight. Have a great time, everyone. Happy Friday. Enjoy, whether it's a kid's Halloween or an adult's Halloween or a teenager's Halloween for you. We hope you enjoy. Have a great time. Be safe out there if you can, but don't forget to live it up. It is the weekend, and this is what we worked for. You did a great job this week. We noticed, and we like it. Have a great time. Enjoy. Happy Friday. Good morning. Have a great day. iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your morning sports scores and updates. Happy Halloween, everyone.